欢迎大家回收看5分尸体游戏频道。我们今天终于要来玩克苏鲁的召唤，这个也是少数的赞助者透过长时间的累积才凑足了可以让我们开成节目的游戏之一。那我这种剧情取向的游戏，通常实况起来都有一个很困难的地方，就是我如果看聊天室，很常会发现聊天室人在剧透了。那不看聊天室，说真的，跟实况的观众就不会有什么太多的互动。那但是我必须说，你真的有出现剧透仔，我就真的不想看聊天室。之前玩那个不要喂猴子也是一样呀。有我没玩过的游戏，我没玩过的游戏可多了。看看呢，那开始步入疯狂。新游戏，爱德华·皮尔斯第一次世界大战的老兵，有酒精跟安眠药问题，变成去当私家侦探。必须快点接到新案子，不然有可能失去侦探许可证的危险。靠！这一类的故事都一定要发生在这么颓废的主角身上。不过就是一些死鱼而已。要移动，请使用 WASD。对，非常标准，移动速度没有很快。不过就是一些死鱼而已，有什么好怕的？蹲下，请按 Ctrl。我还是应该来看一下这个手。哦，很好，真的只是看一下而已。风灯，按左键拿高。哦，所以刚才那边是告诉我说黑暗中有一个物品，但是因为我没有灯火，所以没有办法看清楚是什么，没办法跟他互动。如果要跟他互动的话，先拿灯照他。我还以为是那边有东西可以点亮的意思。我错过了什么？可以跳下去吗？不行，干这游戏一点自由度都没有，我连自愿跳水都不行。锁链往生了。哦，有够亮的这个鬼东西，这个不能捡吗？ 可以，但是只能从这个方向剪。我已经开始严重的怀疑这个游戏的自由度了。这游戏的自由度可能真的会非常非常的有限。
What a putrid offering.
真的就是一堆死鱼，好可怜啊！
Don't fight. You have been chosen.
要奔跑请按 Shift， 我没有要奔跑啊。
Everything has already been written.
啊，一堆没有脸的人。
But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
右手章鱼男。原来我在现场，我以为我只是看到那个画面而已。
I hate whiskey.
啊，我需要威士忌。
I wonder why I still take these things.
安眠药能够退除梦魇，但药效正在不断的减弱。左键右键都只是旋转，而且它还有限定我旋转的轴向，烂透。
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it. A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy. Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
爱德华的配音员好像跟那个吸血鬼、雾都吸血鬼的主角是一样的配音员吧？
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
他的语音非常的耳熟。
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares. I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherrifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
好，原来是配点。我揭露的个人讯息这么的详细哦，连多少的力量都可以知道。我现在有多少技能点？我现在8点可用。 然后升到下一级需要6点，也就是说，我把一个已经很高的提高，要更多的技能点。哎，哦 ，no no 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 no， 医学2点，他加那个。 趴数是成功率的意思吗？ 那点神秘。点神秘其实不知道可以干嘛，但是感觉就一定会用到，就是了，只是它的初始等级就比较低，让我觉得把它点到3好像也没什么帮助。熟练度的意思只是说100%是满值，那可是5%不等于40%啊。我们的医学加一点点，力量加一点点啊。确认。没有，我们揍人，遇到人就直接用拳头说话就好了。
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency.
不想接那些
Mr. Pierce, you still...
什么外遇的调查案件之类的。
I'm coming.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me,
选项2
it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
我是不是应该要点神秘学？
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
来看看，我看
What's this symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
就只是有个标记而已，然后这样就叫做仔细查看了画作。靠，你不过就看了那个符号而已，这会不会太肤浅了？
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
36号仓库，黑水岛。
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
the meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
Darkwater. Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
啊，那个岛不是大家都知道在哪里吗？还需要找到它是三小。
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
我真的觉得应该就是吸血鬼的那
And
个
the
配音
rumors。about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right. I'll take the
有一
case.
间预付一半吗？
I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
就是安东尼·豪威尔，
Something's queer.
所以你知道那个配音员的名
But
字？
it's not like I have a choice.
真的是同一人。
Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt.
所以
I'll
我
find some information on this island in there.
我可以用这个增加医学技
The
能。
Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
书，物品栏，打火机，就只有打火机。知识，观察，不对啊，这有什么屁用？看它封面就会学会医学哦。他爸63岁，女儿33岁。我的理智值现在是满的的意思。不知道这个书要怎么使用它。
The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract. I used to be an avid reader. Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
在 Darkwater 岛上的洞穴中找到的岩石壁画。我才想说，如果这个是岛的形状的话，会长得太奇怪了。所以这个岛是长这样，然后这只是上面的一个壁画。
All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater.
这读取速度不 OK 啊！所以我们直接跳过了正常的去港口搭船的部分，就直接传送到黑水港口了，就只是离开我的办公室就到黑水港口了。海象看起来挺不错的啊，超平稳。
Almost there. Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
附近的沉船也太多了吧
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
那你文件为什么不马上给我就好？很好，村民是不能对话的。
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine. Prohibition is just a joke around here.
禁
That
酒
suits
令
me fine.
完全被无视。
Please move back. Let the police do their work. The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my
还不让
job.
告诉我仓库在哪里？
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy!
They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots!
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way
医
to
疗
treat an
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy!
They're cops. They can't
他是说
understand.
不要把这个金鱼放回去吗？不要把这杀人鲸放回去吗？
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh yeah.
不能这样忽视预兆。这可以拿吗？不给拿，很好，看起来一副可以拿的样子。找小三的案件不是已经完结的吗？他不是可以接的案件。干，吐我口水！
Hey, be careful.
皮尔斯也是激发人的，这没得选的。
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
我没有找麻烦啊。测试力量，
You saw it just like me. That bum deserved a lesson.
Yeah, but he's a regular, and you're not.
I can see that you and I are off to a bad start. I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way.
那你还一进来就惹事？
I reserve the right to answer or not.
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little
先喝酒，
Oh, yeah?
进来先喝再
That
说
must have。been before you came looking for a fight in my bar.
Oh, come on. Because of a little tussle.
Drinking it here is a privilege, and I grant the privilege to whoever I want. Anything else?
什么？不给我喝？
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
还讲出性别？去，你傻了？
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of Darkwater. When our whalers left for long months and came back, sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah. Well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself.
我看过衣
Make
服
up
啦。
your own mind.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
才问个2句就已经知道全部了，三小。
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the
靠，
mainland
不能跳过
for。her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
它这里面明明就没有新讯息耶，可是那个选项像是有新讯息一样。北蓝，垃圾界面设计，
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
就这个
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
If I were you, I
我按
wouldn't
空白
hang
键才能
around
跳过。
there.
OK，
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
Captain Fitzroy.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, come on.
Drinking it? Anything else?
哎，真的是打架就不给
That'll
喝
be
哎
all for，now.
靠！不能再踢他一脚吗？
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
奇迹捕获，
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
It's a local legend?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report.
What report?
The one that's framed right behind you. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So
就是
long.
每个人感觉像扭到脖子一样。
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
搁浅的那一艘船就是捕鲸船，抓到奇迹捕获的那一艘船。
And the doctor, what did he say?
He laughed.
My God.
"感觉酒就是你弄来的。
What you looking at, stranger?
The clientele is predominantly male.
Tell me something I don't know.
I meant nothing by it. I'm just wondering what a woman like you is doing in this flea trap.
And I'm wondering what could be going through the head of the chump who goes to disturb her. Let me drink, stranger. I told you to beat it.
哎呀， 居然只有一次对话机会。该去找船长了。
Broken. This place seems half abandoned. Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover.
进来就开始东摸西摸，然后船长一点都不介意。
A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years. The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
Yeah， 这就是我们进来的时候看到的那一艘。医学卷2，医学进度。所以我是拿到就自动增加了吗？我啊，医学与神秘技能只能通过在周围环境发现物品来提升，所以我要是一开始配点的时候没有配，它注定就只能加到一定的量而已了。
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
这边都已经讲是他的照片了，什么双胞胎根本就是他、啊，但是他的脚好了。
What a macabre souvenir.
他的义肢，所以船长不会是邪教信徒吧？
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
货运单都被涂黑了。 为什么我的画面黑了一下？我看到了什么不该看的东西吗？要我去甲板上找他？这些人还一直在重复一样的对话。先闲晃一下。
This isn't your home, you bunch of sand crabs. We go where we want. Hey, you'll
There's
get
nothing for you here either.
You're already...
49饭。
Come on, can we sort this out? You can see
There's nothing for you here either.
There's nothing to sort out. Your
一点
chum
自由度都没有，我也不能揍他。哎，船长不是叫我到甲板上找他吗？他没有告诉我他在哪里。Yeah。他妈的，我要怎么上船？ 他就在门外面去你甲板。
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island. Indeed, maritime activities ceased altogether at the end of the last century. I imagine that the Hawkins family had other types of contracts.
But you don't know with whom?
No, it was none of my business.
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
已经读过啊。
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least. Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Ha! Indeed, you're right.
I was looking at your photograph. The one of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
就是有警察看着的那一间。
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
我不知道。
You tell me.
I thought you would have worked it out. It belonged to Charles Hawkins. Ship owners from father to son.
I see. That explains those loading manifests. Too bad I can't get much out of them. I think that somebody here wanted me to search us. Can you tell me where the warehouse is again?
Look, I've already shown it to you. It's the one with the cop on guard duty out front. You can't miss it.
Understood. I shall be on my...
So come back...
Alright. 获得技能点1点。力量。力量。充满了力量。哎，没有点成功是吗？呀，这样才有点成功。哎，他们走开了。
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. You want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you. I shall take my leave.
洞察力可以发现隐藏物品，我没有洞察力，但是我还是发现了一个物品。
A handle. It must come from these old winches. A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
放了100年的骨头。
This ratchet device seems to be usable.
我是要去修某种工具吗？
It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
应该是在2楼诶。并没有看到可以上去的路。哦，这里。
I could use this old winch to lift the grating.
安装。Shit， 我还有缺东西。我到现在还不能去拿那个提灯之类的，场景有够暗。再找找。左下角的问号标记表示附近还有隐藏的物品没有被找到的意思。不是很确定。Nope. 疯人院员工？哪里有疯人院员工？
She won't stop asking.
Not that again. She will get us into trouble.
I know.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices
身上还有一堆
will follow its
自残的
leader
刻
and
印，
appear at various locations,
还有笔
gifted
记。
with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader. Ah, that's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No, the risks are too high. It's a book, after all. Pure knowledge.
不能对话。
What? Another. I told you to beat it.
哎呀，还是没有得对话。那后面这个可以开了吗 ？Nope。这边也让开了，所以是可以。到处逛逛。 他就算按了 Shift， 还是很慢。哎，只是让你调查而已，你直接就开锁了是怎样？
Damnation! I broke it.
很好。
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
我的调查技能是废物。他不会那个仓库要开的零件还在其他地方收集吧 ？The Navigator 导航员。
St. Brendan, patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in.
然后被亵渎了，所以曾经是守护神。所以你一脚把他踢开吗？
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Where do you think you're going?
仓库啊。
I'm not here to hinder your work, officer. Edward Pierce, private detective.
Sorry, we're all a little on edge today. What are you doing here?
I'm investigating the death of the Hawkins family.
Darn it. Why do you want to drag up all that stuff again?
My investigation has led me to this warehouse.
That case was closed months ago.
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone.
老管家可能有
You
攻击
again.
性。
I told you to beat it.
No need to get worked up.
干，刚刚还很友善的在提供资讯，现在就叫我滚。这游戏的人翻脸跟翻书一样。
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our
我哪有
protectors.
做什么？
I respect your beliefs.
Our beliefs? You mean you don't believe in God?
That's irrelevant.
That's what you think.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and
所
forth
以
to
他们
the
也在不爽
statue.
有人亵渎了雕像。
That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to Dark Water?
所以你们都不用干活。
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
This Cat you mentioned, is she their boss?
你为什么知道是母的？
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it?
他们嘴巴
I
根本
don't
没有
want
动。
to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
我说仓库门口没有人把守。What？ 那是什么时候的事？
Who's this guy?
No idea. What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
I went to see the statue of St. Brendan.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors.
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
Cat. She's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes?
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile at the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope you had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
只有左边有微笑而已。
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site. And we let no one enter her property.
She sounds frightening, your boss.
And she doesn't like to be talked about behind her back.
What are you guarding, exactly?
Listen, bonehead, we already told you that we're guarding our boss's turf.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
I've got to get inside. It's your boss.
我刚才连他们老大是谁都不知道，
Oh, yeah?
然后就马上唬烂他。
And why didn't she say anything to us?
She sent me to see who's filching her stock.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You got no proof to back up your claims, and I'd advise you against snitching.
If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another.
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two
看来是
soaks.
失败了。
I bid you.
哎，我怎么觉得
If
我
I
点
can't
力
get
量
rid of those two,
点力量点屁用
I'll
都
have
没
to
有，
look for another way.
我根本就不能揍人啊，警察也不能揍啊，
You again?
No need.
每个都叫我滚，太棒了，我们就是来这里滚来滚去的。
Cops, they can't understand. Damn stupid.
这两个刚才有在这里吗？哦，这两个好像也是新出现哦。
We're no longer at home on our own island.
Calm down. It's not worth the effort.
I told him, that flunky, that he'll see what a real sailor has in his belly.
If you continue like that, everyone will see what you've got in your belly.
被开肠破肚。
I hope they don't forget the lesson. Me? I'm not scared of some girl.
I mean they're going to cut you open, you idiot. Calm down.
I told you to beat it.
还在神秘
I
女
told you to
人，
beat it.
很明显一点都不神秘，全岛就你一个女人，还有可能猫不是你吗？你肯定就是猫啊！还在闪问号，我到底是哪里漏了什么东西？全岛就一个女人，让我想到那个创世小玩家的变态岛。哇，不能用，它是缺零件，也没有告诉我缺什么，气死人了。干！要拿打火机照他了，靠腰了！我明明上次就来看过这个齿轮呢。
It should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch.
等一下，打火机是按什么才拿出来？滑鼠中键。OK， 妈的，安装转，还要测试力量。
All I have to do is turn this handle.
力量。OK， 力量成功了。史派罗那个 baby 的家伙在我面前吃东西，等一下，我暂停一下。好，跟史派罗抢完食物了，可以回来继续玩了。不是我真的很想吃东西，是我要阻止史派罗吃东西。靠！这可以烧掉吗？我可以把瘴气烧掉吗？然后就爆炸了。直接就 RIP 了，干晕倒了，哦不，等一下没事，还没事，他只是有一点抽搐而已。
Smoke. It's coming from this oil. I hope it's not toxic.
我希望他没有毒。有人在这样调查的吗？有人调查是用希望的吗
It's coming from this oil. I hope it's not toxic.
话说应该没有多少有油脂可以气化的，应该有很少，应该没有什么东西是可以从油脂的形态变成气化的形态的。What the fuck？ 干！很好，继续。 结果只是海草而已。看来我们刚才吸的东西真的很嗨啊！
This is primitive.
这个太旧了。看来我的神秘学技能太低了，主角只能解读出一些完全没屁用的资讯。这好旧。
Oh, this place stinks.
地方真臭。
What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
啊，还用跳的？靠啊！你就不怕回不来哦？进入重现情景，按住左键加右键。施展魔法了，侦探魔法。
What happened here?
看来主角的心理学智商也是太低了，所以他只解读了这里发生了什么而已。干，我还在等他分析，结果他完全没有要分析的意思。
painkillers, but stays in a place like this. Can't sleep. I know how that feels.
又是止痛药，又是安眠药的。
It smells as bad as it looks.
一堆腐烂的鱼。
Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings? What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here?
Hmm. 所以应该是他们家族的人，所以才会有他们自己的照片嘛。结束侦探魔法。照片还在，就连烂掉的鱼都还在。What the fuck？ 怎么可能？几个月早就只剩骨头了，好不好？仓库都已经封锁几个月了。
Someone has settled in here. And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! Detective Pierce. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
You sent your men away. Bad idea. I see only one overweight police officer and one hardened veteran.
How dare you? I am a representative of the law.
Relax. Look what I found. Can you explain what this painting is doing?
你又呛完警察，然后又说放轻松，看我找到了什么。
It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirmed that it was removed from the crime scene. Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way.
他说这幅画本来不应该在这里，之前封锁现场的时候他不在。
Open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
你终于长了一对，长了一对。
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
Who the hell are you? What were you doing on my turf? I've got my eye on you. We'll meet again.
明明就已经打过照面了，还在你他妈的又是谁？
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building? That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on,
根本就是
got
黑
some
暗地。
driving to do.
所有的邪恶豪宅都喜欢盖在这种位置，盖在莫名其妙的悬崖上，大家一抬头就会看到你的地方。步入疯狂。为什么警察一副有用钥匙的声音，但是门上根本没有锁啊？
The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
Your partner, Andrews, warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family. So he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
很明显就是要担心老希拉斯。
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. Though he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A
sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want...
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error,
原来是个好警察。
then if anything else?
I don't believe the fire is the only reason this house is in such a state.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
It's got nothing to do with Charles Hawkins' debts.
Ha! You've already begun to nose around it, would seem. So, since you already know it, the Hawkins family couldn't afford the upkeep of this house. It remains to be seen what they did with all their money. I
用来成立邪教了。
Hawkins travels. Let's go up there. Unless you still have questions.
Night falls quickly here.
I'll go with you.
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
那一起来可以让老希拉斯放心一点。然后，但是我们马上跟他分口走。
Bradley was right. This place is much older than I imagined.
1693年。
Poor kid. Poor kid.
就可怜的孩子而已。
Charles Hawkins' grave.
然后这被亵渎了。
Who could have done this?
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Let's go to the mansion.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial. What kind of deranged...
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh. The old caretaker must be very attached to her.
看，不会有一腿吧？女主人的坟就是照顾的好好的，还每天上鲜花，然后男主人的长这样。
The caretaker takes great care of these graves.
这些坟墓都照顾的很好，不包括这一个就对了。
Charles Hawkins' grave.
靠背。
Who could have done this?
灯还是不给我拿，谢啦。我到现在还是只有这个烂打火机。然后打火机在我奔跑的时候，火焰会吹熄，算是也是有做一点细节。 只是还能再停下来之后就自动重新点燃，有一点不写实，就是。
I'll have to find another entrance.
话说警察不是说要跟着我吗？你这样我被老先生偷袭了怎么办？他说要跟我来，然后结果我们看了个坟墓之后，他就停在那边思考了。
This entrance is still in use.
Whoa!
Whoa!
You are trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
Whoa! You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. Let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
抓他的斧头。好啊，抓他的斧头，按住测试力
Give me
量。
that.
"还还他嘞。
Control yourself, old man.
太小了。
You've got guts, you little bastard.
You and I have got some talking to do.
Understood. I'm listening.
The police report describes
被
a
抢斧头
domestic
呛了一下之
accident.
后就
But Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
No, I can't let you in. The mansion isn't safe.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked. And I make sure it stays that way.
你还想要打架吗？
You're no match for me, Winchester. Stop.
You win, you crook. Take this damn key before I change my mind. Go on, then. Just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can
三
learn.
小啦，这样子就把钥匙给你啊！这游戏真的是超级反人性的。你只不过是斧头被抢走而已，你现在斧头还在你手上，真的打起来最好是会输啊。
What now? Now that you finish your fun and games with Silas, we can.
你根本就没有帮助我对付希拉斯，你这混蛋！
Let's go.
还说什么要保护我的安全
Piers, shall we enter?
Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you.
进入，他把它翻译成回车键，谢啦 ，Enter， 翻得很好。哦，其实管家的阴谋一直都是想要送我们钥匙进去，他只是在假装抵抗而已，假装保护入口。谁把灯打开的？还会有谁？拿出我们的小小打火机。
The last supper of the Hawkins.
靠腰这是在吃啥？
What does this tell me?
这个长得像蛋糕的章鱼是什么？居然是用医学去解读它，这看起来一点都不医学。
This roast. What strange creature has flesh like this?
什么样的奇怪生物会有这样的肉？不会带一片回家化验哦？
This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins.
一家之主坐这里，然后他在发脾气。吃这种东西应该都会发脾气。可以调查的东西就这样而已啊。这也太少了吧。
The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor.
哦，原来他生气的关系，他是气他把食物打翻了。
Sarah Hawkins' plate. Why did she leave it untouched?
他没有吃，每个人都没有吃啊。
Something happened at this
这一片
table.
也是完整的，这一片也是完整的。没有，这个有切一口所以只有 Charles 有吃而已，其他人都没有吃这个恶心的章鱼蛋糕。
Hey, Piers. Daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
不懂啦，侦探刚才在通灵，你这门外汉，不会通灵之术，还在说我做白日梦。 我觉得这个章鱼蛋糕真的是不能吃的，这老鼠很明显就是上来吃了点之后就死了，而且死的还肥肥的，所以这可能还有防腐的作用。吃了之后它还死了还不会腐烂呢。
Let's see if I can find something the cops missed.
通灵之书。
The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others? They had a fight. Why?
你看这个就知道他们发生了争吵，傻小了。这不过就是个打翻的台灯而已。
Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How?
萨拉霍金斯掉了一只鞋。所以在争吵的时候，两只鞋都还穿着，然后就被敲晕了。
Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker?
哎呦，同道中人哦，可以一起来喝一杯啊。
Did it stop at the time of the fire?
坏掉的钟，所以火灾时间点是什么时候？这是10点整。这里曾经有挂东西。
If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn?
Yeah. 所以可能在火灾之前，画就被拿走了，或是照这个烧的痕迹，火焰很神奇的避开了这幅画，有神力。从小屁孩身上踩过好几次，看起来好像也没有什么别的地方可以收集证据。Yep， 没有还有还有漏掉的线索。看得到小裤裤吗？应该是不行，这裙子这么长，对不对？还有漏什么？他已经啊？等一下，我是怎么做到歪头的？哦，按住右键可以侧身。这样算是有看到吗？我怎么觉得好像他若隐若现，若隐若现的露出了大腿。啊，门呐
！Did someone escape the fire?
有人从火灾现场逃出去了，但不知道是谁。
Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight. Someone fell here. A desperate attempt to flee.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
可以肯定，警察搞砸了这个案子。
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
What's your theory?
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
不早一点拨开。有新的技能点，继续点力量。啊，力量大师啊！我们只需要会打架跟调查就好了。理智还是满的，所以我们吸了那堆绿烟之后，其实没有太大的影响。把警察被关在外面，靠，他会开门，滚啊！哎，传送进来。
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
还没有看过警长，就是。
This door is locked.
你不会踹开它吗？我点满力量了，就是要你踹开所有的门啊！哎，有活着的老鼠，看来并不是所有的老鼠都有吃章鱼蛋糕。更多的医学书。
These bandages are covered in dried blood. The same bandages that I saw in the warehouse on the docks. And given the bloodstains, I'd also say that it's the same person.
你为什么看血迹就可以知道是同一个人的血啦？这是什么巫术啊？每一个人的血的颜色不一样就对了。这跟我知道的医学好像不太一样哎。What？ 看来打火机拿太久会烫手。
The lyrics of the drunken sailor, the sea shanty. This door is blocked from the outside. An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818.
不管你，我自己上去看看。干，干！这游戏一点自由度都没有。
What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activity? Moby Dick, Melville's classic.
跟人家讲话讲到一半，
The epic battle between
然后就去看白鲸记。
Mandatory reading for any
we should
whaler.
be able to
I
find
guess.
clues among the Hawkins' personal effects.
这雕像看起来也很不正常。
This place was falling apart long before the fire. This place was falling apart long before the fire.
外面在打雷。
A book on the first inhabitants of the island. It seems they got here around the 14th century.
14世纪就到这里？啊？14世纪就到这里？ 这也是加医学的。这里好像就可以上楼了。这画的构图怪怪的。
Darkwater history. This place was settled back in 1692 by two families that seceded from the New England colonies.
1692年，两个殖民者家族过来。
A book on the first inhabitants of the island. It seems they got here around the 14th century.
这中间又差了200年呢。这不对吧？
A book on hunting whales, the island's staple diet last century. One of Sarah Hawkins' paintings. Her style sure is recognizable. "20,000 Leagues Under the Sea." Another story about the mysteries of the deep.
Okay.
What could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police?
上周他又一次的吓坏了我的客户。你应该让富勒医生照顾他，恢复理智。所以 Sarah 很明显是 K 笑啊。你好啊，我们做个朋友啊。看，这看起来很不正常。
Locked.
玩具士兵。 所以这应该是屁孩房。
The boys' room.
通灵。
A child's fort. From what threat was Simon protecting his world?
啊，他很明显也被看到了一些奇奇怪怪的怪物。
Tom Sawyer, Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before bed.
看来每天都在给小孩灌毒鸡汤哦。
Sleeping pills. Strong for an 11-year-old boy.
11岁就开始吃安眠药。
What nightmarish vision could have inspired them? Simon's troubles went beyond family problems. That kid saw something. Something terrified him. What will her room reveal about her?
哇，你终于没有弄坏，他终于没有弄坏锁了。
Barbiturates. Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated resorting to such a treatment.
镇静剂。这个看起来就非常的邪教了。
Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult? What was she trying to achieve?
我们的脑残神秘学还是没有办法解读出任何有用的资讯。
This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold.
他这个画作也太好赚钱了吧！我靠，几百几千的在卖耶，然后后面常常画给 F1师，然后最常买画作的是一个叫 FS 的客户。
It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder why.
OK，FS 应该就是指他，弗朗西斯·桑德斯。好像很常出现这个秃头的大胡子雕像。
Despite what happened, they seem to have loved each other.
查尔斯写给他妻子的情话。
Locked.
啊，这不是同一道门吗？我以为从里面就可以打开。这钟的时间不一样。
Bradley, is that you?
哦。噔噔。萨拉霍金斯办公室的钥匙。所以也这样就开了。
Is anyone there?
提灯，快拿起那个提灯，你就再也不用烫手了。看，好强壮的邪教徒。
Stop!
我力量10哎，我力量全满，你还可以这样推倒我。
Bradley, did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see anyone. I just heard some noise. Are you all right?
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far.
什么
I'll cover you.
你可以从一种光源切换到另一种光源。
This door was closed earlier.
没有切换到另外一种光源。然后油灯看起来是有限存量的，我右边的那个火焰的计量条应该就是在告诉我可以点灯多久。
Where did he go?
Must have got out some way.
4个技能。
No, he was here. I'm sure. Let's search this room.
曾经逃到这个房间来。在我们开始探索之前，先把技能点一点。
Seems like this came from a log.
水被圣兽的鲜血染红了。我们抓到的是我们见过最怪异的鲸鱼，不少人因此丧命，但我们赢得了荣耀。1847年6月23日。花了将近1个月，20天左右在追捕那只鲸鱼，才抓到它。
This Dr. Fuller, was he Sarah Hawkins' therapist?
我靠，你这个字体是怎么写的？可以写的这么扁？
They look like Celtic runes. Charles must have brought them back from one of his foreign trips.
凯尔特符文。
It looks like an old seaway map.
透过海上的几个坐标组成了一条航线。
Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
就是他们捕鲸的航线，然后重新把灯油填满了。OK。
Have you seen the old maritime maps on Charles Hawkins' desk?
Strange. No ship has left Darkwater shore for years. Maybe he kept them for sentimental reasons.
Clearly, Charles Hawkins knew Captain Fitzroy very well.
Charles Hawkins 跟船长3个人在一起，那第3个是谁？
I wonder who the man with the glasses is in the photograph. Probably the Scylla. It's the boat that was stranded at the entrance to the harbor.
不是要你看这个，是看地
It
上。
looks like a freehand map of Darkwater. Certain areas have been highlighted. I wonder why.
这个绘画技巧，我也是，我也是认了。简单画几个箭头而已，有这么难吗？需要搞成这样 ？OK， 这个有推动的痕迹，这个书架肯定可以移开。
As if the bookcase has been moved several times. There must be a link with the Seaway map. This globe seems to have been part of some mechanism.
哼，秘密机关，这可以转。我靠，那我看来是要去好好的看那个航海。
Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
要记一下那个航海图。
The Scylla. This panel is movable.
嗯，挪开啊。
Cogwheels. They must be linked to an opening mechanism. Probably a secret passage. I must find a way to activate the opening mechanism.
然后就用力量直接把它转开。当你有力量，你不需要智力啊。
Great. I managed to force the gears. Looks like I've triggered something.
干，那你解个屁谜啊
Well done, Pierce.
做得好啊，野蛮人。只要有蛮力就够了，你不需要任何的智力跟推理能力。等一下看一下那个地球仪还可不可以用？干，他不给我机会，直接把我传进去。
Secret passage under the manor. It's like a detective novel. That guy must have already gotten far.
Yeah. And he had a direct means of entry to the crime scene. We must find him.
What is this place? It's more than just a tunnel. Look.
3 seats.
Someone's been here recently.
有3个座位，附近有人来，曾经有人来过。这是什么恶心的东西？
Did Charles Hawkins use this place? Who were the others? Did Charles Hawkins hide something in this chest?
你不会打开看一下？
What is this mask supposed to represent?
很好，神秘学技能太低了。找到窃贼的踪迹，他都已经跑远了，我们还在这里找踪迹。
This piece of cloth is unmistakably from a dress. Was Sarah Hawkins here?
所以他是来偷看的。偷看的时候，裙子被勾掉了一小块布。
This padlock is too complicated for me.
干 ，Pierce， 你这废物！你到底是不是侦探啊？力量10把它踹开啊！这么小一个锁，你跟我说你踹不开？你现在力量等级已经是巨石强森了，你还是怎样
A disfigured saint. What does it mean?
这圣母有章鱼脸呢。靠
A disfigured saint. What does it mean?
我觉得它代表的意思已经很明显了，就是邪教啊。我没有要他当窃贼，我要他当强盗，叫他用脚踢开，没有要他偷。警官，你不下来吗？你在上面看什么？还可以继续下去。
Of course.
And something tells me that the key is climbing these steps. There's tunnels all over this island. Given the size of this cave, there's gotta be other entrances.
The passage continues further down. Might as well start with that.
I ain't gonna squeeze in there. I'll find another way. If possible, I prefer not to ruin my uniform.
Fine, fine. Go look for another entrance. I'll try my luck down below.
还在顾全你的制服。踹开这个门，妈的！ 看这如果是博德之门的话，已经不知道暴力破门几次了。哦，喂，这么大的声音，全世界都听到了。这是在山洞里，这个回音传递的距离可想而知。
Some kind of dream catcher. If I touch it, it'll turn to dust.
那你就碰一下啊，碰。
Some kind of dream catcher.
碰它。
If I touch it, it'll turn to dust.
你连把它变成灰烬的动画都不做，太过分了。这好像跟莎拉画的那幅画很像。
These paintings must be several centuries old.
消失的部落。
This monstrous creature must be an allegory.
这跟你一开始书上看到的那只好像。表示早就有人来看过这个壁画，都写成书了，都已经写成黑水岛上的著名古老壁画了。
These people lying down. Are they dead? Are they asleep?
我的灯油快没了。
These buildings seem to have come out of the water.
莎拉画的应该是这一幅画，从水里冒出的高楼。我进去又出来之后，得到了一个技能点。调查。没有啦。是。还是打不开。
Time has weakened these structures.
可以跳下去吗？不行。这游戏一点自由度都没有，我想自愿跳崖都不行了。我想跳下去多吸一点绿烟。你为什么要阻止我？
I don't have time to search them all.
靠北。当侦探可以这样的吗？可以说我没时间一个一个找，然后就直接跳过线索的。吸。
This oil again. What is it used for?
你管那么多，打开吸就对了。把鼻
This
子放进
oil
去。
again. What is it used for?
很明显是用来点这个灯的吧？吸，站在上面吸。看来吸这个没有用，这个药效太差了。
What's going on here?
找到邪教大本营。
Beers. Keep your voice down. We're not alone.
Good God. What have you got me into?
会赶快呼叫支援吗？
I'll go on. Try to go down on your side.
Yeah, there's a passage.
怎么看看就知道了？这个时候就是应该赶快把警察局的人都叫来。 你们这个是摆明就想要当祭品哎。我的坟墓，主角的坟墓 ，what？
A table for sacrifice?
力量石，看这来了。
I got it.
啊，梦魇成真了。
I can't breathe. What's happening?
主角的梦魇成真了。
No, damn it! I must find a way out of here.
跟讲好的不一样。离开那个鬼地方没事，还好平常有瘦身哦。这如果是我本人的话，一定过不去。
My turn. Yes, it is time. You will soon be one of us, if your body and mind are ready.
I dream of it every night. I have constant visions. I am ready.
Good enough. Prove it to us.
你每天在吸那个绿油，当然会。
It's like in my dream.
当然每天都会有梦境。你一直在吸这个东西，你当然会有幻境啊！靠腰。
It seems to have been used recently. Probably some sort of ritual.
某个面具人留下来的仪式短刀。
I can't read Latin.
读不懂拉丁文，可是他的神秘学进度还是增加了。
Damn it.
没有了啦，打火机。话说，警官不会已经被献祭了吧？新的邪教徒拱起来了。
You who sleeps, accept this dream under your immortal wing.
Ya Cthulhu Nithsiha.
只有克苏鲁三个字是有翻译的。
Grant him your flesh and accept his, so that his body and yours may be one.
He's here.
Here, there's somebody here.
Yeah， 然后就被抓了。干，力量石一点屁用都没有啊！我不能反抗的。
He's here.
真的是甩2巴掌就晕嘞！靠，主角这个，这身体都白练了，他妈的！ 力量点满，打不赢任何人。没关系，我还是要去嘲讽他。不用看的，在这里。
Here, there's somebody here. You won't escape me. You can't hide forever.
You are gifted in this, not another one. We are. Let him pass through every part of you.
He's here.
被包夹了。我觉得这个游戏应该后面是完全没有任何的战斗内容才对。灯油，给我。还是打不开。楼上有啥
？Locked。
锁住的门，挤不过去。哎，前面更窄的那个缝隙你都可以挤过去啊，这个你跟我说你不行，靠！很明显就是剧情杀。真的是编剧说了算了。力量石只能用来钻齿轮。没事，不要紧张。我能感觉到他。
I feel him.
You are gifted indeed, not another word. Let him pass through every part of you. All you who sleep, we pray for your return into the kingdom of the earth.
Stelbesna Cthulhu Kashok.
近距离观赏，不行，被发现。不能背刺他，我不是有匕首。话说那个仪式很明显就是一直在重复同一个阶段，没有在进行。这是死了吗
？Dead. This ritual killed him. Where's the sense in that?
所以那个新人也是要被献祭的。
For the ceremony. What about your protege?
你这样子可以没看到我。
His awakening is complete.
也是很屌。
He will join you shortly.
啊，又是右手章鱼男。
Bradley, what are you doing here? I saw two odd-looking guys coming down. Seemed up to no good.
我怎么觉得警察领便当
An intruder!
Oh, shit!
Shit!
Don't move! Police! Don't move! I won't hesitate!
Bradley, get back! Get back!
You asked for it!
炮头还死不了。
You shouldn't have seen this.
查尔斯直接徒手把他插死。他这个变章鱼之后，直接力量20，我这力量都白练了。应该直接打章鱼药剂比较有用。No。
My leg.
看有人在这里被压成肉酱。所以死了一堆邪教徒。
Light. At last.
太好了！活埋 online。我们力量点满，根本一点屁用都没有。那人家章鱼哥随便挥一下，力量都是我们的2倍以上。然后我们被落石困住之后，被立刻送往河畔病院，情况危急。我不知道这个剧情是怎么接的，你就已经被压住了，也没有人知道你被活埋，请问一下谁会来救你？你在给我注射什么鬼东西？干那个秃头戴墨镜的秃头是医生啊。
He's having a seizure.
He will survive. Strong subject.
There, he's opening his eyes.
Saved him, Fuller.
I can't.
原来是在帮我打加力量的药剂啊。
Don't move, Pierce. You can certainly say that you gave us a scare.
What did you do to me? Undo these straps.
Whoa, go easy, my friend.
You were dead. He killed you.
Are you sure he's better?
所以
He was dead. Me too. We were
主
dead.
角 K 笑啊。
What are you doing?
I'm sorry, my friend.
What? No.
原来布莱德利警官只是在梦中是我们朋友而已。实际上，我们一直都是个精神病患。
What happened to me? Where am I?
Mr. Sanders, you have to come with us.
No, please. I can't leave here.
You got no choice, Sanders, and neither do we.
Sanders 也是在房间里面，两只手都被绑住，我也不知道他是用什么刻出这些黑色的痕迹的。你可以告诉我吗
I don't want him to find me.
用老二吗？你是怎么样有办法被拘束的状态在房间里面刻成这样的？我不要等待，看我别无选择的样子，只好等待啊。结果我就睡醒了 ，What the fuck？ 没有办法拿出照明。
They tracked and hunted me, pursued me right into their dreams.
利维坦。
Swooned all over their maps in the wake of my lonely wanderings.
What the fuck？ 所以岛民抓到的是利维坦，不是鲸鱼。
No sea is dark enough to hide the color of my blood. No wind strong enough to scatter my dreams.
最后一个起来了，
I will not be here to bear witness to it, because you will have released me. But the earth will resound to your cries, or theirs. Awaken and free me.
You there. Wake up. Come on, stand up. We don't have much time.
你要放我走的意思吗？因为主角长太帅吗？
Who are you?
A friend of Ethan Bradley. It was he who told me that you had been interned here.
Wait. Bradley is really alive?
这警官没
I
死。
don't understand. You filled me so full of drugs I can't distinguish dream from reality.
Please believe that I have nothing to do with these disgraceful treatments. Look, I don't have time to explain everything. I'm not really supposed to be here. And the same goes for you, according to Ethan. You must leave as soon as possible, and as unobtrusively as possible. I've brought you your clothes. Let me go ahead. We'll meet upstairs.
原来我现在没穿衣
Wait a
服。
minute. What's going on here? What do they do to the patients to make them so terrified?
I would really like to know. I only see them when they are brought up for medical treatment, for problems they didn't have before going downstairs. But this is neither the time nor the place to talk about that. We must not stay here. There are 2 men standing guard near the stairs. It's the only way to the floor above. I shall try to distract them, and get at least one to come with me. All you need to do is to follow me as soon as the way is free.
Understood.
All right. 先来看一下疯子画什么。
What does this mean?
通灵。
Am I in an asylum?
是的。
What did they inject him with?
他给他注射了院长的提议。你跟莎拉有一腿是吗？你为什么会刻下莎拉的名字？
Sarah Hawkins is on this list of authorized visitors.
所以莎拉常常来见这一个踢笑的家伙。不然说莎拉也是。
In his eyes, this symbol must have some protective virtues.
他觉得这些刻下的单眼的星星是有保护作用呢。
What did he write about the painting?
The painting are cursed. 那些画被诅咒了。我对克苏鲁的那个神话基本上是没有在研究的，所以他那些符号代表什么意思，我是不知道的。Alright， 剩下的房间都不让我进去看。
If I don't get out of here, I'll end up like him.
好可怜哦。好可怜哦。
Poor wretch.
这个已经打翻了是怎样啦？压死在里面也没人管了。
I would like to say that I'm surprised to see you, but we all know that your curiosity will be your ruin.
I don't understand. These people need care. You keep them in this terrible place as if...
Go back upstairs where your patients are waiting for you to treat them.
被赶走了。
As for you, gentlemen, do not disappoint me anymore. No one enters or leaves.
Yes, Doctor.
Damn it. I'll have to find a way of getting rid of those two myself.
Alright.
I told you not to let her.
大拉拉走过去，他们也看不到我。
The machine is working again, but the control wheels haven't been put back on.
I was just going to the storage room. I can bring them to you.
No, Dr. Fuller doesn't want us touching the pressure valves.
As you want. I'm gonna see if there are sleeping pills left. They've run out again upstairs.
Put a few aside for me, will you? And above all, leave the wheels where they are.
不要碰转轮，不要碰压力阀。
Pain is just information, dear Francis.
Good God. What could this machine be used for?
这不是用来治疗网瘾的吗？电椅。发狂的时候，有精神病患把自己的眼球挖出来。靠！弗朗西斯桑德斯，那不就是
This machine seems
买
to
画的
consume a
那
great
个
deal
家
of
伙吗？
electricity. Is there a
所以
connection between
刚
this
才
corpse
蒙眼
and
被
the
关的那
machine?
个是弗朗西斯
The
桑德
corpse
斯
is。complete. Whose are these limbs?
这让我想到了《牧场物语》。这里也有神奇的绿油可以吸，可以开始吸一吸啦。看来这些精神病患应该都有被发放这些免费的绿油让他们吸哦。等一下再调查内部，先去后面看看。
Have I activated anything? It's an ammeter. I didn't expect to see one on this
所以
little
真的是
rock.
电流啊！ 那
What will happen if I increase the current to the limit?
好奇个屁！这是你平常应该要去注意的东西吗？
I can still increase the load.
要把负载再加大。
Vats of rotten flesh? An elaborate electrical system? Like a dumb pulp novel. The liquid connects it to the electric current. What are its properties?
什么恶心的？这是那个章鱼蛋糕吗？是利维坦的肉就对了，还是什么？它看起来有眼球哎，没有，不是，下面是触手没错啦，这卷起来是触手，但是上半段看起来不太像啊，因为
Worse and worse.
惨不忍睹。那你还看？好，所以我们应该是要先顺着电线去后面把负载加到最大，然后它可能就会爆炸之类的，我也不知道。因为上面也没放东西，它把电流增大，理论上是不会有任何问题的才对啊。所以我不知道它是会触发什么效果，还是会停电呢。
She was a patient here.
精神错乱之前就有被关过来这里，然后这已经不是他第一次企图放火烧房子，靠北。所以真的是他女儿谋害了全家。
That Dr. Fuller again.
我为什么需要这么多的衣柜啦？根本就不需要躲，没有敌人在巡逻。
Anatomy, anthropology, nothing surprising. Zoology, esotericism, mineralogy, and a full shelf on cephalopods.
一整个书柜都在研究章鱼，头足类动物。
Not eat it anymore. Never again. We must not eat it. They must know that it is not good.
This way.
哎。
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
这也太好躲掉了。
No.
跟这 AI 跟弱智一样。
It's done. Now for the others.
这现在再去推其他几个。你这样不会割伤自己。
That's the problem. I don't know what this date is. But the calculation.
他又要绕回来了。我是应该要顺着电线走了，所以我要回去那里，从他背后再绕过去。哇，这个家伙在这里被关了很久了，他连床铺都不用了。他已经看开了。电线相依哦。问题是我看到前面有一个守卫是不动的呢。
If I do not stop, he does not catch me.
Get me out!
What is welling up inside me? I feel it in my head.
如果我不要停下来，他就不会抓到我。我相信他在讲的是这些守卫。这些守卫真的是你不要停下来，他就抓不到你。我要怎么把那个人引走
You. Yeah, you there. Come here.
What do you want?
Sleep. That's all.
Sleep? You don't want to leave?
No. Have you seen the storm that's brewing? I'm fine here. Except for one problem.
You want sleeping pills, right?
Yeah. And in exchange, I can make noise. Lots of noise.
You'll draw the guards to your cell to allow me to escape.
So, you in? Find something to make me sleep, and I'll take care of the guards for you.
原来是要找你。
I'll find you some pills.
Go look in the storage room. There must be sleeping pills there.
好啊，我先看一下是不是真的需要你。哎，守卫。
I think we got a walker.
Yes, you got a walker.
Hey.
然后他就跟智障一样的去追那条走廊了。根本就不需要你帮忙制造噪音哦。
What carnage?
然后那个人就永远失眠了，好可怜哦。啊！我确定这一切都不合法。看。
Theoretically, I've only got one lever to push.
只要再推一个操纵杆就可以了。更多的医疗技能 ，nice。最后一个操纵杆上。
You there？
啊！马上被抓，干！然后他就用他的左手摸了我2下，我就晕倒了。三小。哎，这记录点也太遥远了吧？看。
I can still increase the load. Worse and worse. Vats of rotten flesh? An elaborate. The liquid connects it to the electric current.
我进去要推完手把就赶快出来。我在里面要是调查太久的话，敌人回到门口的时候要跑就不太好跑。Archives.
Zoology is a terrorist. Sarah Hawkins. She was a patient here. That Dr. Fuller again.
又是富勒医生那个畜生。
Anatomy, anthropology, nothing surprising.
推。
It's done. Now for the others.
They must know that it is not good.
One, two, three, 4, 5.
那个守卫也只有这一条电线啦。他说还会需要再一个把手，知道在哪里？
Yeah, you there. Come here.
我不理你。
I don't know what you're doing there.
这一条绿的电线是吗？
It's locked.
绿的接到这里，但是锁上了。上周事故对基础设施造成严重破坏，耽误了剩下的实验，这是无法接受的。气压阀，这应该是另外主要破坏的装置。
The green gas leaves from here and it runs through the whole building.
我们先去搞定电线的部分。 所以绿色的是另外一条路线。
Exactly what I need.
你不能隔着铁窗把它抠出来吗
Locked.
Yeah, you there. Come here. I don't know what.
I'll go take a look. Hey!
Hey!
Walk, I do not stop.
Hey!
Stop, he does not catch me.
You there. Come here.
Open! Hey, open 啊！
What carnage?
不要管这里发生了什么，赶快推把手，赶快走。
Theoretically, I've only got one lever to push. A control wheel to mount on a plumbing system.
这感觉是另外一边需要用到的装置。Fuck！ 他看到我了。
You there？
哦，医学书有漏掉吗？我忘记我在哪里找到医学书的。嗯，你这一次就有存档，那为什么上次没有存档？啊 fuck， 走开啦！
This way.
啊 fuck！
Hey.
原来那个智障会发出声音让我被发现。如果我不停下，他就抓不到我。真的是在讲这里的 AI 警卫，你不要停下，他就抓不到你。摇屁股，过来过来过来，这里啦，就在你面前了。
Rise and crash, leave him behind. If I do not stop, I catch him. If I catch him,
You there. Come here.
Open.
What carnage? Theoretically, I've only got one lever to push. A control wheel to mount on a plumbing system.
Kitchen， 所以其实可以从 kitchen 后面进来。Shit，kitchen 跟 administration 是接在一起的，所以我本来要去的地方确实是走这里。那个人呢？ 他看到你了，他开门。
What will happen if I increase the current to the limit? I can still increase the load. It's an ammeter. I didn't expect to see one on this little rock.
Well. 难道是真的3条线都要吗？因为电流跟那个水阀应该是应该是不相关的、啊。 我这里只看到一条黄线跟一条红线，然后两个都开了。
Yeah, you there. Come here. I don't know what you're doing there, but you don't seem to be friends with them.
没有，我没有要帮你的意思。
The green gas leaves from here and it runs through the whole building.
开锁，不要再搞砸了。Nice.
Perfect. All the levers are activated.
这里，所以它只是跟水阀在同一个区域而已，但是实际上是，靠！你才刚进来而已就开始在封闭恐惧症了，谁没这么胆小？进去一下都不行。
This valve controls the pressure.
顺便搞点破坏了，感觉我是没有必要两个转移注意力的方式都用了。
The duct. It's impossible to break this chain with my bare hands.
你都力量点满了还不行，真的很废。
Now for the next step.
真的是直接搞定靠！这个还可以再转一次。所以我一开始是不小心把它关小了，是吗？对，现在往左这样才是变大。那最后这个很明显就是要爬那个小通风口进去。或是我可以找到东西把那个铁链剪掉也行，但是没差了啦，我已经把电力的部分弄好了，我们就不管那个气阀了，直接推爆这个看会发生什么事。
That should draw the attention of the guards.
两个技能
I should hide.
Damn it! What's going on?
I think we got a walker.
没有啦，没有 walker， 靠腰。
We've got a walker.
没有 walker。让我点个技能，皮尔斯调查。
You there?
Fuck！ 你为什么要进来？然后他又拍了2下我的胸口，我就晕倒
That
了。
should draw the attention of the guards. I should hide.
这故事告诉我们要躲在空旷处。这游戏的敌人在空旷处跟低能一样，你是只有被困到死角才会死掉的。
I saw something over there.
然后他就放弃调查了。应该要逃到空风口吧？不用啊，就是在空旷处就好了。没来过的地方。What？ 这不是刚刚被抓走的那个家伙吗
Doctor,
弗朗西斯·桑德
is
斯。
that you?
Don't you worry about the doctor. Right now, he'll have plenty to keep him busy with his precious machine. It gives us time to get away. I'll undo you.
Get away? Get away where? I can't go anywhere. It'll find me, like it found me here. You're mistaken about the beast. Don't stay with me, or you'll end up the same way.
我的医疗不够，靠！
You're Sanders, aren't you? I heard you from my cell. What did they do to you? What does Fuller want with you?
The doctor? You think it's the doctor who scares me? The doctor wants to heal me. But he's the one who's crazy. He wants to restore my sight. He wants to give me back my eyes.
挖出自己眼睛的原来就是你。
I told him that I didn't want him. I do not want to see it anymore. The real culprit is Sarah. Her and her accursed paintings.
You're kidding me. You're talking about Sarah Hawkins.
The one and only. The legendary. There is no artist more enlightened or cursed than Sarah Hawkins.
In her office, I saw signs of a ritual, perhaps an invocation. These things, that's what makes you say she's cursed.
You're wrong. It was not an invocation, but a revocation. But she failed. And that's what counts.
What's going on this island?
I'm so sorry. We should never have met.
What are you talking about?
Destiny! It has trapped you. No, don't let it see you, or you won't be able to escape it. Don't look at it. That's how it finds you.
What finds me?
Sarah Hawkins' visitor. The Shambler.
Sanders, pull yourself together.
Without her, it's no longer possible to
所以他是
save.
被 Shambler 追缠，然后啼笑之后把自己眼睛挖掉。
No!
Sanders!
What?
What the hell? I got it.
他被逮到。
Okay. This is insane. What killed him?
所以我们因为还没有见过 Shambler， 我们不会被他伤害咯。左边的可以开，这边也能出去，上面看起来也还有2楼，那我2个都想看一下，真的都通欸。啊 ，fuck you！ 哦，我要吸到绿绿的烟了。我被骗了，我应该要走铁门的，要晕倒了。
Damn! The gas! Oh, my head.
Later. We need to move on.
深海的大章鱼，
Who goes there? That nightmare again. I need a drink.
又得要喝一杯，靠！更多的技能点，我怎么觉得我技能快要点满了？我已经有2项要精通嘞，虽然说剩下的跟屎一样。那这个游戏要是你完全没有点调查技能，全部都拿去点神秘学跟医学，难道不会卡关吗？还是他都有准备一些不用技能的通关方式？
No. I want to know what Bradley and Dr. Colden have to say about all this. No. I want to know what Bradley and Dr. Colden have to say about all this.
You're awake, Mr. Pierce. How do you feel?
Did I sleep long?
The day is only starting. It's fine.
How's our fugitive? Dr. Fuller hasn't reported your disappearance to the force, but that'll come soon.
为什么不跟他看着他对话？靠腰。
Who else would it be?
Mr. Pierce, are you all right? You look like you saw a ghost.
There are things I can't explain.
Tell us. What happened?
干，我神秘学的能力不够。说莎拉被邪教盯上了。
I met a Francis Sanders. Do you know him?
Of course. He's a patient. Or was. I haven't seen him since Dr. Fuller had him transferred to the basement.
He knew Sarah Hawkins. And that's what killed him.
What? How did he die?
I'm not sure I can explain it.
Tell me how Mr. Sanders died.
I didn't see what, but something was there, with us.
Of what do you speak?
Sanders said it was Sarah Hawkins' visitor. He spoke of it like a living being.
Sarah Hawkins? Have I missed something here? This makes no sense. I don't see how it can help crack the Hawkins case.
You really think she's involved? How could she have murdered Mr. Sanders?
Francis Sanders mentioned Mrs. Hawkins just before dying. It's no coincidence.
You know, Francis Sanders was a well-known art collector. I guess you can still pay a visit to his wife, Irene Sanders.
An art collector, you say? That's probably how they met.
If you plan on having dinner at the Sanders household, please spare the widow the tale of her late husband's suffering.
I don't agree. She deserves the truth.
But that truth may be biased. We don't know the bottom of it.
He's right.
揭露真相。
We can't ignore the truth.
But it could drive her mad.
Better madness.
这将会影响您的命运。
Very well. I'll go to see Francis's widow. Perhaps I'll find a link between her husband's death and Sarah Hawkins.
Don't end up in the hospital this time.
I'll do my best.
Let us go now and learn the truth about what's happening on this island.
The other night's events are still confused in my head.
然后我就传送到他的住所了。靠！这游戏的旅行真的是直接都跳关卡的。有人说我刚才技能好像没点到，是吗？我看一下。
What can I do for you, sir?
Mrs. Sanders, I'm a private detective. We must talk about your husband and his ties to Sarah Hawkins. Can I come in?
You may. However, before we go any further, please know that my husband died yesterday.
That is precisely what brings me here.
Well, well, look who's here.
你为什么也在？
You know each other.
Our paths crossed, briefly. The brave detective has a talent for sticking his nose into my business.
I bump into her every time I'm investigating someone's death.
It's a small island, Detective. My island. It's better that it's you bumping into me.
You're investigating Francis' death. Why? Who hired you?
I spoke to Francis before he died. His story suggests a link to a case I'm working on.
Well, since this business has got nothing to do with me, I'll be in your husband's office, Irene. We'll carry on later.
Very well, Miss Baker. This way, Mr. Pierce. And do make yourself comfortable. It would seem that you have much to tell me. May I inquire as to when you had the opportunity to talk to my husband?
Yesterday, I met him at the hospital. He spoke to me about Sarah Hawkins.
Oh, of course he spoke to you about her. That's all he talked about. Sarah Hawkins and her paintings. Please forgive my tone. The fact is that I have not been allowed to see him since he was interned. You, on the other hand, a perfect stranger, were able to see him and even talk with him the day he died. How was he? Were you present when he had this attack? What happened?
在我面前尖叫的死去。
He started raving, screaming that a dimensional shambler had found him.
Oh, mercy, that story again. Why have him interned?
That was when he began to convulse and twist with pain. Or terror, it's hard to tell.
I beg your pardon?
I'm not really sure of what I saw, or what I didn't see. But it's best that you weren't there.
I should have been there. What you're telling me is outrageous. I need to understand. How could this happen? In a reputed institute? And right before your eyes?
医院还是有名气的医院，三小，那看起来就是邪教医院，好不好？
It's terrible what happened to your husband, but I had nothing to do with it. I was injured, and I came across him in the hospital quite by chance.
Injured? Well, I'm delighted to see you in such fine fettle, Detective. Not everybody enjoyed such a prompt recovery.
I suppose Fuller does do miracles.
啊，哇塞，我们肯定被注
Luck is
射了一些
obviously very kind to you. Oh, I'm
不该
tired,
注
Mr.
射的东
Pierce.
西。
I would be grateful if you could
所以
tell
他
me
爸
what
这
you
么快康
expect of
复。
me, and then leave.
Did your husband talk to you about Sarah Hawkins' visitor? A shambler, to use his precise terms.
Well, you can't imagine that's all he talked about.
该不会过2
It's
天就长出
exhibited
章
at
鱼
the
触手
center of the gallery. No better place for the painting that endowed him with the privilege of such a shameful and miserable end to his life.
Hold on. The Shambler is a painting by Sarah Hawkins.
Who else to paint such horrors? Take a look for yourself, if you feel so inclined.
It is my only lead at this stage. I suppose I have nothing to lose.
Then you have paid no heed. For my part, I refuse to set foot in that gallery again. But if you're so eager to see it...
Thank you, Mrs. Sanders. I won't be long.
觉得自己已经没有什么可以失去的人，通常都是忘记了你的命还可以失去。好，继续到处偷人家的书。
The day the Shambler came into the Sanders' lives.
所以看来隔着照片去看空轨的画作是不会有问题，只有直接去看它会有问题。还差一点。 调查，通灵。
A house of artists. A house of artists.
不过就是个钢琴，你就可以知道是艺术家之屋，真的是
Francis Sanders and Sarah Hawkins were close. Friends, even?
确定不是有一腿吗？而且你也只是看了个杯子，你就知道他们，这真的是通灵术，这根本就不是侦探，好不好？妈的，你看一眼杯子就可以知道他们非常的亲近。
Sanders' accession register. He wrote beside the Shambler. Finally. What did Sarah Hawkins fear so much that she didn't want to sell the painting?
他的太太被画的像是什么鬼老太婆一样，妖兽。
He finally won. Was Sanders aware of his imminent doom? She first refused to sell the painting. How did that make her feel?
所以一开始是没有打算要卖出空轨这幅画作的。
Was she jealous of Sarah Hawkins?
然后太太已经觉得丈夫出轨了。
The Shambler. I need to see it.
他刚才通灵看到那个 Francesco 把自己的眼睛拔出来，然后他就说不行，我一定也要看一看，看这是智障。刚才那个血迹在我面前消失，被吸进画作里了。
Let's see what this cylinder has to say once it's inserted in a phonograph.
留给妻子的录音。OK， 这要在哪里播放？啊，看这个，哇，眼睛都不会痛的。很好。所以空轨放在哪？哎，帮我开门啊！你不是说好让我随意逛逛的吗？每一个门都是锁上的，很好。又是猫咪大人。
I could use one of those.
你为什么又需要安眠药？
Strange. For months, Sarah Hawkins refused to part with her painting, to finally give it away for nothing.
所以最后免费送人的那一幅画就是空轨，几个月来都不愿意卖出，后来送人，就送给这个倒霉的弗朗先生。
A strange Amerindian pendant.
印第安护符增加了神秘学的进度。
An old diary.
牧师的妻子，所以 Francesco 是牧师吗？ 没有啊，他是艺术品商啊，所以谁是牧师就是妻子的日记的来源，根本没有一个人是牧师啊。哎，力量终于有用了。好，画廊的钥匙。你要读这本书吗？读不读？读啊！这将影响你的命运。我的好奇心好像招来了不太好的结果。
That's twice you've stepped on my toes, Detective. Try not to make a habit of it.
I've got a lot of bad habits.
Some can be more fatal than others. What have you come looking for in this gallery?
又在胡乱，鉴定个屁！
Another painting by Sarah Hawkins. One connected to the horrors I've discovered on this island.
What a surprise. I'm listening.
And you? What brings you to the Sanders home?
I'm here on business. Irene asked me to liquidate all these paintings. She doesn't intend to hang around here for long.
Why you?
Believe it or not, there aren't many collectors on Darkwater. It needs someone with a network and a means of transport to the mainland. A choice that comes down to Fitzroy and me. And I'm far more pleasant, wouldn't you say?
我觉得船长比较好一点。
Not now, sweetheart. I'd like to read this without some snoop looking over my shoulder.
Open. 那没有力量的人要怎么打开这个画廊的门呢？我刚才好像也没看到其他的路线啊。古墓王。
These artifacts date from pre-Columbian times.
啊哈，又是章鱼脸的圣像。这看起来很黑暗灵魂啊。
The man transformed an entire wing of his manor into an art gallery.
这看起来就不太古墓王了，这有点恶心，说真的。这只狮子底下有鬃毛变成章鱼触手，靠！
Why was he so interested in old weapons?
这边展示了一大堆的古代武器，一堆奇怪的邪教匕首。他的每一幅人像画作基本上都有半边的脸是变形、塌陷之类的。你为什么要有躲进去的选项？我不懂。是会有警卫来抓人啊？没有，应该是要躲怪物的。那个 Shambler， 可是以他的警卫 AI， 我觉得 Chamberlain 的 AI 应该也不会好到哪里去。是看一眼马上就中邪。来，空鬼的嗅觉不太好。
What the hell was that?
游戏已保存，然后嘞？好的。躲进衣柜，请按1。我不要，他已经跟丢我了，他超废。我不能直接把油灯砸到那个幅画上就好了。
That thing came out of this bank. There has to be a link.
我可能是要去找一只匕首插它，可是我不知道是哪一只。但根据他这么瘸脚的速度，随便挑一只。
Damn! I could try tearing the painting with this thing. 干，不是，这是匕首。看一下我有没有找到线索。我好像没有找到有关于匕首的线索，所以这只能猜猜看了，很遗憾的。What the hell was that?
感觉应该会有线索告诉我是要拿什么匕首才能杀他。他有跟过来吗？他好像没有跟过来。匕首应该也会长一副章鱼。
Yeah. Did it hear that?
干！你怎么还在这里？
Maybe I can use this dagger.
我觉得去捅画的时候最好是偷偷的捅。
Damn it!
之类。哎，你不是他。啊，够心凉。刚刚应该看完所有匕首的介绍的。哦，是吗？匕首有介绍吗？我刚刚只有 调查，然后他就说有收集很多古代武器而已。看着他会让我陷入恐慌状态，所以最好不要看他。
Damn. Maybe I can use this dagger.
我怎么记得我好像第一次就是试这一把。角落那个两头长得像弓箭的，我试过，干。再试一次这一把直的。行呢。啊，完蛋了，我行呢。
Damn it.
干！我觉得该试一下右边那一间。弯弯的、锯齿状的、扭扭的、扭扭又弯弯的。长牙齿的，先是长牙齿的。抓不到我，擦！干什么死定了？这只长得已经很邪教了。然后这次要直接试隔壁那一间的。因为我觉得另外一间的应该是。
What the hell was that?
先确定他跟过，会来不及跑到这一间。就是你。
Maybe I can use this dagger.
捅他脸啊！干！那匕首会不会有换位置啊？哦，因为我刚才在那边看到一只蛮眼熟的匕首，可是本来不应该在那一间的。
What the hell was that?
跟匕首旁边的东西有关是吗？我看一下，没看到我那边叫个屁。我看不出来旁边的是什么东西。青铜的人像什么的，有几只虫子跟一个盒子。石板，那这把已经确定不是了，对，这里了，对。原来你不在。望远镜、钱币。 他跟进去的速度真的是有够慢，难怪他会抓不到我。一堆石板，是没有试过这一把啦。这把好像试过了。这把应该也没试过交叉的。
This dagger looks different.
他说这把匕首看起来不一样，干那肯定是这把。它的符文还会发光呢。啊，行诶。啊！我被感染了，赶快把你的手切掉。
What's the matter with you? You sure you won't be needing that hand? You're losing it, Detective. At this rate, you're right. The bottle will get you before I do.
You didn't say anything.
I saw you within an inch of putting a dagger through your forearm. Did I miss something more interesting?
这幅画被诅咒了。不，我只是酒喝的有点多。
I was attacked by a creature. I pushed it back, I think.
I think so too.
You knew. You knew about the beast.
What are you talking about? Think yourself lucky that I saved your hand, even if it was to save my goods.
You mean me?
Don't flatter yourself, sweetheart. I'm talking about the contents of this gallery. And by the way, where do you think you're going with that dagger?
It saved my life. It's an extraordinary dagger.
You should talk to Algernon Drake. He's an antique dealer here on Darkwater. He'll tell you all about it. From what I saw in the ledgers, it was him who sold it to Sanders.
Uh-huh.
It's not your style to give me free information like that.
Take it as payment for being my canary. A simple trade-off. Now go see your antique seller. I still got things to settle with Irene.
拿我们去当开路炮灰。啊，花为什么还是完整的？画不是已经被我们捅破了吗？哇，看起来不太妙。
Where's the bookseller?
我觉得我们等一下很快又要通灵了。
Freud's The Interpretation of Dreams. It's the work that laid the foundations of psychoanalysis at the beginning of the century.
这个居然是加医学的进度，不是加心理学。
An old diary.
到处都是牧师妻子的日志，这个牧师的妻子的日志也喷的到处都是，太夸张了吧？为什么你的私人物品可以到处都是？这看起来挺值钱的，应该放进口袋里啊。 黑水岛的历史。我可以放那个录音磁带吗？好像也不行。shit。既然发现这里有补充灯油的地方，那就无限灯油啦，不需要再省了。更多黑水岛的历史。这些书也都不能读，所以我真的不知道他放这些物品有什么意义耶。他讲的那个内容都是一些很无关紧要的东西。
The Book of Zion is the foundational work behind Helena Blavatsky's Theosophical movement. Its followers place truth on the same footing as a religion.
就是神秘学的书，更多医学的书。你要读这本书吗？读啊！
What does this strange book contain? This book contains unholy knowledge.
里面有 Shambler 的个人肖像画。
What happened here?
哦，又要通灵了。
Let's start over. Where did they break in from? Blood. Seems like amateur work. Someone tall left this footprint. A man, probably. This burglar seems to be rather clumsy.
笨手笨脚的。
What happened that made the burglar flee before finishing his work?
所以看到这个五芒星加上眼睛的符号之后，小偷就跑了。
What the? Charles Hawkins? What's happening to Hawkins?
他真的是在通灵哎！他光是盯着那个五芒星的符号看，就可以知道是查尔斯·霍金斯进来，然后被吓跑。三小。
What sort of power did Sarah Hawkins' painting possess? Sarah Hawkins helped hide something in this safe.
我是不是使用了太多神秘学的技能，已经要理智崩坏了
What killed all these animals?
底下死了一堆虫子跟老鼠。
Drake put in a great deal of effort to hide whatever is in here. Everything is linked to the Sarah Hawkins case. Drake left instructions on how to find the combination of his safe.
“每一个圆筒唱片都藏在与希腊世界中生活与学习结合的地方。”如果有一个偶然之中遇到一个与他一样聪明的天才，就能够解锁这个保险箱的密码。更多的医学。
Is everyone on this island taking sleeping pills?
更多的安眠药。等一下，我的理智值还 OK 吗？哦，我的理智值动摇嘞。然后我收集了这么多的安眠药有什么用？我可以吃吗？观察，不能吃啊。
What link did he find between Charles Hawkins and an old amulet?
查尔斯去抢劫了这个护符，在埃及的古董商人那里抢来。
Arkham editions. Never heard of him. How many volumes are there in this collection? Another volume by Arkham editions. Arkham editions.
干。
How many volumes are there in this
哪来这么多的阿卡姆选集？
Another volume by
这个
Arkham
肯定是
editions.
密码
Arkham editions.
相关的。
Never. How many volumes are there in this collection?
说跟希腊的生活交汇。
Another volume by Arkham editions. Cylinders that Drake tried to hide. I should perhaps listen to them.
那也才2卷啊。我还缺1卷录音带。哎，没有哎，我已经全部拿到了，靠！
And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets. I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny. I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny. Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seemed particularly relevant to my research. I never tire of browsing through them.
第9卷
The Queen has little protection.
不太确定是不是3的意思，这毕竟就剩下3个人保护他。
The Chalice of Knowledge.
应该总共就5颗红宝石吧。
The Chalice of Knowledge. The Chalice of Knowledge.
他说要算红宝石数量的，对。
And these red
第一个是红宝石。
And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry.
然后，阿卡姆选集第9卷。
So these are the volumes that Drake was talking about in his message. What did Drake say about this collection?
这是8。
Drake talked about a particular volume. So these are the volumes that Drake was... What did Drake say about this collection?
靠腰，为什么第8卷这么
Drake
多？
talked about a particular volume.
对啊，这是第8卷。
So these are the volumes that Drake was talking about in his
没
message.
有按到。
What did
奇
Drake
怪
say
连
about
续
this
出现2次
collection?
第8卷。
Drake talked about a particular volume. So these are the volumes that Drake was talking about. What did Drake say about this collection?
你不要一直重复这些智障的语音好吗？没有第9卷呢、是不是不在这里？最左上的没有按到，是吗？
Drake talked about a
哎，真的
particular
干。
volume.
第9卷只有德比18岁，还有1908这2个数字可以参考。等一下再回来看好了，我先确认一下他们的顺序。第一个是红宝石，
Dear friend,
最后一个是阿卡姆
I
选
finally
集。
understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark souls. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension
那
grows. We shall refuse to be...
如果直接输入9，
So these are the volumes
因为毕
that
竟我只有
Drake
1
was
位数
talking
可以
about in his
输。
message.
我怎么旋转它？5、3、9，干！所以我根本不用去看第9卷上面写什么，他妈的就是9而已，这超智障的。我觉得这本书看了才会扣sense，这比前面几本看起来还不该读。哦不，我主角已经中邪了。看，你只要把这本书拍一张照片，然后扫描一下，放在电视台，放在网络上，大家就说 K 笑啦。 这么强的符号，对不对？干，我又回到医院了，靠腰，我真的是神经病，主角真的是神经病。他说是我的精神，在打开这本书的时候，我的精神被投射到了精神病院中的另一具躯体中，所以我们人并没有真的过去。
Dr. Colden, this man's condition is deteriorating.
What says Dr. Fuller? It's his patient, after all.
He's busy with Captain Fitzroy. He specifically asked us not to bother him when that's the case.
Oh, of course. I'll see what I can do. Mr. Blake, can you hear me? I'm Dr. Colden. We'll take care of you.
There's nothing we can do. I tried talking to him. He's catatonic.
去叫夫了医生。
What can you tell me about him?
He was highly agitated an hour ago. We were about to tie him down when he fell asleep. 10 minutes ago, he curled up into a fetal position. I thought he was waking up, but no.
Show me his file.
That's not possible.
Don't tell me Dr. Fuller has taken this file as well. We need it.
That's why I called you. This man's ailment has been hidden from us.
Come on now. What was he treated for?
An intoxication, I was told. After inhaling chemicals.
吸入化学中毒，然后就被送来精神病院3小。
I don't recognize him. Did he just arrive on the island?
He said he worked on the docks, but not with Captain Fitzroy. I think he works for Ms. Baker.
Who?
You know, the woman at the head of their gang. They call her Cat.
Oh, I see.
Do you have other questions?
What are his symptoms?
His temperature has been going down, his skin losing its color, his body rigid. I closed his eyes myself. They were glassing over. I didn't want them to dry out, and I couldn't bear to look at the expression on his face.
You did well. Don't worry. Let's stay professional, if you will. That'll do for the time being.
Any idea what this man might be undergoing?
Did you inject him with a tranquilizer?
No, Doctor. Not me, not anyone. Our stock is empty, yet again.
Again? But there was enough for the whole island.
More and more people are suffering from insomnia. We can't refuse to help.
Of course.
够全岛使用的镇定剂又被打完了。
Very well. I'll examine him.
All right， 在我们检查他之前，我们得要先存档了。我们今天只能先玩到这里。最近几天都会连续的玩这个克苏鲁的召唤。那克苏鲁的召唤如果在节目期间内破关的话，我在想要不要破第2轮，或是把剩余的票数归回那个自由应用之类的，我要看大家到时候的决定。因为克苏鲁召唤，我看它是游戏品质是也没有到说很差啦，只是它好像没有非常多的选项，它有很多感觉若有似无的选项会殊途同归，所以我不太确定它玩第2轮的价值高不高。那但是如果你本身是支持这个节目的赞助者，然后你看，你玩过，你觉得这个游戏其实重玩一趟可以有不同的游戏体验，到时候想要支持第2轮，也是记得要去参与我们的意见调查。在我破关之后，我才会开放意见调查。那但是我们第1集先玩到这里，之后再看是第2集还是第3集破关。那感谢大家的收看，我们下次再见喽，拜拜。